Hello.
Harry's. Good as well. Yeah, Harry.
Good.
Good. For a Monday. It's not bad for a Monday. Is anyone still hungover? That'll be the ham corner, yeah. And I like the way he's doing the hand gestures because if he speaks, he makes it lovely. Comforting. Yes, I mean, drink is a natural part of any comedy gig. I mean, it's one of these things. The more you drink, the funnier these people will get. You know, and the less you'll hear that really irritating buzz in the background. Well, like that. That I didn't draw your attention to. A couple of things before we begin. A little bit of housekeeping. Yeah, fire exits. We put a chair in front of him, just to give you the comfort that even if you were to move the chair, the door is actually locked on the time. So the best thing to do, there is a fire door there, and you just have to jump over the couch and these people here who will also be trying to get out that way. Chances are that's locked as well. So probably the best way is the way you came in, which confusingly enough on the way out says ladies on the inside of the door. So, I mean, there may be some kicks involved as well, I don't know. But the best thing to do is probably on the count of 3, just to pick a window. And see, just in case there's any confusion, if you pick the same window, there could be issues as well, you know. So just on the count of 3, if you can just do a drum roll on the tables first, just to begin with. Chair, but I don't think anyone's going to get in your way. It's just so that's the thing. The other thing is, the ladies, they just have to go upstairs, one little tiny flight of stairs. You know, the gents, unfortunately, have to go back down into the bar downstairs, and the gents is actually in the basement down there as well. So if you leave now, you'll be back in time for the headliner. You know. So the way this gig is going to work this evening is that we have 4 short acts on in the first half. Now, when I say short, I don't mean like they're like, you know, of diminished height and little people. They're just doing very short sets. So the thing is about it, being a Monday, it's going to be hard to bring some atmosphere and love into the room, you know, just to give them that sense of when they come up here that it's like, oh man, this is like playing Wembley. At the moment, it's a bit like playing with your granny, you know, which is nice, but you want to just build up that atmosphere of kind of love and warmth in the room for when they come out. Some of these guys have never done stand-up before. Ooh, so you can tell how worried they are. That's even more worried than ye are, you know. So the thing is, some of them are also like, you know, have been on the circuit for a long time as well, so you get a mixed kind of levels all the way through, so you can really find out which ones are bullshitting and which ones are really just making up to go on, you know. So the thing is, when we're doing this, as I said, like there's going to be 4 acts in the first half, and in the second half there's going to be 3, and then your headliner. And your headliner this evening, I don't know if you read the small print on the poster. You did, yeah. This is the Hate Me Laugh improv troupe. So these guys have been playing Kilkenny for the last couple of years. Well, it's actually, they've been resident in Kilkenny for about 10 years or maybe 12. And these guys are just doing their first Kilkenny this year. So they have been gigging around, and you know, they're up to the level where they're now headlining after just a couple of gigs. And so they're going to rock the living daylights out of the room. If you are here amongst us, no pressure on us. So, that's the crack. My name is Ciaran. Hello. Hello. Thanks for that massive round of applause. A lot of people are probably a little hungover. Some, you know, any particular reason, or is it just like it's his fault? There's a good man responsible for AA, you know. He's working undercover. He's getting everybody bollocks first before they join. You know. So yeah, there's a few heroes here. Are you here to support anyone in particular? Just shout out the name. 1, 2, 3. Emer! Emer! I never knew Cormac was playing. I don't know who fucking Cormac is, but fair play to him, right? Yeah. So there'll be a few of them that will be coming out, and when you see them, go fucking mental, of course, right? The other thing is very simple, right? Can we have, on the count of 3, a burst of genuine laughter? 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Right, and on the count of 3, we're going to try some fake laughter now. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we might go with the fake laughter. Just got it that little bit higher that time, you know. So I could, like I would say now, just to tell you a bit about myself, I'm originally from Dundrum, but I'm an economic refugee because I can't afford to live there at those prices. One of the things was I studied theology and philosophy to find out the meaning of life. Look at me now, you know, it's all worked out. Years ago when I started teaching comedy workshops, it seemed like the natural thing to do when you finish a degree in theology. Teach fucking comedy, and like, why not, you know? And like, so, growing up in Dundrum, it used to be just famous for the mental home. Thankfully, I think that's why they put the shopping centre there. It took the harm out of it, you know. Anytime I left Dundrum, I said, oh, where are you from? When I went to Dundrum, they used to go, oh, and I'd be like, Jesus, that's a bit harsh, you know. And I mean, but at least now, if there's ever a breakout from mental home, there's somewhere to go. Yeah. It's a nice place to shop, you know. There'll be two people looking in the window going, oh my god, an ostrich skin jacket, marvellous. And there'll be another guy right beside him, just licking the window. And they'll know the difference. You know, one can afford it, the other one, lock him up again. You know. So, yeah, it was very strange growing up in Dundrum. I mean, my folks were kind of really protected. They'd say, don't play with the people on the street, they're rough. So they kept us in the back garden for most of my life. So the discovery of the world was a brand new thing. And they went away for the first time and trusted us. They left an emergency 50-quid note up in the press, you know, and they said, we're going away for the weekend now, so you want to be very careful, we can trust you now, you're 13 and 14 years old, and we'll be back in 3 days' time, but whatever you do, there's loads of food in the fridge, there's 50 quid up in the press. And I went, Dad, would you just fuck off and go? And I was like, okay, they're gone, fucking brilliant. So what do? We take out the emergency 50 quid, book the food, straight up to the off licence. My brother was a foot taller than me at 14 and hairy as fuck, so he managed to buy 2 flagons of cider each and a packet of hobnobs for dinner. And sorted it all out. Now, the thing was, I ended up stumbling around the back garden, fucking locked out of my mind. And like, I drank the first flagon, no problem at all. I was going, nah, this is just like fucking Tidona, you know. Took a sup out of the second one. 30 seconds later, I'm boxed, you know, I'm falling around. I mean, I was born with a small body and a big mouth. That's a fucking bad combination. They beat the shit out of me in low babies. And I was only taking a shortcut through the fucking primary school. It's like, fuck's sake, this is victimisation, you know. So finally, when cider, does anyone drink cider here? Yeah? Alright, okay, that's where the row will be later, right? Excellent. The cider brings out the worst in it, I think. It's like, you know, I shouldn't drink it because I think I'm fucking taller at the end of it, you know? So I'm going around the back garden and there's nothing like a fight with only bushes and trees. And I was going, tree, you're nothing but a fucking bush. And then I look at a bush and go, you're nothing but a fucking shrub. You're fucking useless, you're a piece of shit. And with a dog at home, he was actually 3 foot long and about 6 inches tall. So if you stood him on his arse, he was actually taller, you know. And as a result of that, there was a lot of Alsatians in the neighbourhood, so let's just say he was pretty sexually frustrated, you know. Couldn't get up the stairs, you know. And the thing was then, he saw this, I staggered around the back garden and passed out in the fucking ground, and he sees this as his golden opportunity to shag something warm, right? And he comes fucking galloping towards me, and I'm like fucking completely locked on, get the fuck away from me. I could see the look in his fucking eye, and I was like, oh, get away from me. And he's like, grabs onto my leg, the tongue starts hanging out the side of his mouth, and he's giving it fucking Sally, and I'm too drunk to do anything about it. So I just started enjoying it. And that was comforting in some ways till I realised, I can't fucking enjoy this, that's just sick, what if the neighbours see me, you know? So then I just went to fucking slap him in the head and get him off me, and as soon as I moved, I realised where precast concrete comes from. The combination of bulmers and hobnobs mixes together and projectile vomit come fucking flying out of me mouth. The dog with his 6th sense came fucking charging as fast as he could away from me, and I got him fucking head to toe. It was like dog as run us fucking away, but not quick as fuck as enough us. He fucking froze with precast hobnob concrete, you know. And I was stumbling around for the next 2 days trying to recover with me hangover, going, oh Jesus, I'm never fucking drinking again. My folks come back and go, oh, we had a lovely time in Wicklow, great, fabulous, great. It's like, ah, fuck off. And my mother came in and went, oh, what's the fucking story? Where's the fucking dog? And I went, haven't a fucking clue, but he left a statue. I don't fucking know. I just fucking, and one of these things was, my sister obviously had to get away from us, so she married a guy in Australia. That was about as far away from our folks as you could get. And she went all the way to Australia to marry a fella called John Murphy. He can fucking throw a stone in Ireland and hit fucking 3 of them with the Hussein stone. She goes all the way over there just to get away, and we had to go over for the wedding, you know. So, needless to say, we were quite drunk for that, did a bit of river dance, taught the Kiwis how to fucking hacka, and lo and behold, we're suddenly part of the Murphy clan. So, we planned this very well and made it a world tour on the way back, you know, and we stopped off in Fiji, and it just happened to be that we didn't check, and it turned out to be a state of emergency the time we were there. So there was no tourists there at all. So we arrived in our tiny little room in our hotel, and they went, "Oh, we are moving you up to the 5-star penthouse." And I'm like, "What are you talking like that for?" You know, must have been from Wexford. So we moved up to the 5-star. So we're on the balcony, and they had strawberries and champagne for us. And it was myself and my brother in this double room together, going, "Good gay." But the thing was, I said, "Whatever you do, don't smoke the Fiji grass, because if they find you smoking the Fiji grass, they will beat you like an animal." And I'm like, fucking hell, right, what other, if they beat you like a human, obviously it's not too bad, you know, but to be beaten like an animal is pretty fucking scary. So we last till the last night before we got absolutely kind of bongoed with this guy called Eddie Murphy, who was a Scotsman with an unfortunate name. And the next morning we realised we had to get the plane, and we had 2 joints left. So we said, fuckers, we smoked them before we get in the plane. So we're going to the airport, and you know, our eyebrows have disappeared off our heads, and we're staring at fucking everything like it's the first time that we've ever seen it. And it's like, Jesus, look, an airport, brilliant, let's go in here. And the airport consists of one guy in a flowery shirt and a skirt going, "Hey, get on the plane," you know. And so security was a table, and we just had to walk past the table. That's all we had to do. And we were fucking terrified. The paranoia was fierce. It's like, he knows, he knows, he knows, he knows, he knows. And it's like, that's because you keep looking at him and saying, "He knows." It's like, so we're coming up to him, it's like, "Okay, say nothing, say nothing." He goes, "Hey, did you have a good time in Fiji?" And we went, and he goes, "And when are you coming back?" That's the thing, it's like the tourist thing. They don't say, "Hello, where are you, how long are you staying?" They say, "Hello, where are you, when are you coming back?" And it's tourism at its best, you know. So we all went, "Christmas!" And then he said, "Okay, and did you have a good time?" And we're like, "Yeah." And like, he kept asking us conversational questions and patting us on the back and saying how nice we were and all. "Oh, where are you from?" "Ireland." And it was just, "Please, fuck off and leave us alone." And it's like, "Okay guys, you had a good time. Did you take any of the Fiji grass?" And we went, "No." And he goes, "Okay, you can go ahead." And we went, "Oh, thank fuck. We're nearly getting onto the plane, you know, there was a step. And he turns around and he says, "Lads," and we turn around and he goes, "Oh, bye." And we're like, "Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. You forgot your luggage." Fucking onto the plane, Jesus Christ. And when like the high didn't stop till we were fucking halfway across the Pacific, fucking heading towards LA airport. We arrived in LA at 8 in the morning with the most criminal hangover I've ever experienced. And man, I was begging them to fucking just lock me up so I could get a bit of kip. But that's another story. San Francisco is coming later, I better not go there now. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for your first act? Yeah. Do you want to see your first act coming on stage here to tumultuous applause? Yeah. Excellent, marvellous. Well, what I want you to do is just start a tiny little hand clap. Like you didn't want to frighten the fish. And then build it up slowly. Shout and roar, ladies and gentlemen. We have a wonderful, hero, Mr. Tommy Lawler, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, how are you all? You all good, yeah? I am great because I just finished my final exam in college today. It's fucking brilliant, and I am going out in the piss for the next fucking 2 months at least. And I'm starting right fucking here. So, oh yeah, it was brilliant because all the stress is over, you know what I mean? All the stress is over. And yesterday I was supposed to be fucking studying for my final exam, but I said, "Oh fuck, I can't." And I was trying to fucking think of anything else to do except for studying, you know what I mean? I spent oh look, he's fixed, nearly got it fixed. Oh, way to go, he's a fucking engineer! Fucking brilliant. Yeah, so I was finding everything else to do, you know. I was on Facebook for fucking 14 hours, you know. And I even cleaned up my flat. It took me 4 hours to clean my flat. Oh, that's just bad.
That's just a reckon.
Yeah.
Just ignore it.
We'll ignore it. It's not there. It's not there. So yeah, it took me 4 hours to clean up my flat yesterday, right? And I had a dozen bin bags of rubbish to throw out. So I had to go down to the shop to get Osama bin labels. It gets better than that, honestly. That's the cheesy one right there, you know. Start off low, get higher, you know. But yeah, I do suffer from a lot of stress, you know, man. And basically, because like I don't have the things in life that I'm supposed to have. I'm not in a relationship. I don't have a job, and I don't have a house. And then I thought, fuck it. I don't have a board, a boss, or a mortgage. Everything's great. You know what I mean? But I'm also stressed because I stopped smoking pot. Any pot smokers here? Yeah, some people are willing to admit it. Most of you is alright. I don't know if it's or not. But yeah, I had to stop smoking pot because it was making me mental. And I'm mental enough, right? So yeah, I've got bipolar depression. If you don't know what that is, bipolar depression, the easiest way to explain it is the kids' song, "The Grand Old Duke of York." And when he was up, he was up. And when he was down, he was down. And when he was neither halfway up or down, he went to the doctor and got Prozac. And I've also got obsessive compulsive disorder. Oh, that's fun. Oh yeah. I have to make sure that the front door is closed 8 times a day. I have to make sure that the lights are turned off 8 times a day. I tell you, OCD, it's not too bad when it affects your masturbation habits. 8 times a day, yeah. And I got a cat, and I fed him 8 times a day. The little fat fucker couldn't get through the cat flap anymore. I fed him so much that he exploded. I was up to my eyeballs in pussy. There's a life lesson. Be careful what you wish for. Oh, what else am I going to talk about? I have all the answers, like my exams. I was doing the exams. I had all the answers written on my fucking hand here. I can't read my own writing now. Oh yeah, as well as giving up drugs, I smoke way too many cigarettes. Any smokers in around there? Yeah, a few, yeah, you can't shout out because your lungs are fucked. So, did you notice, right, the health warnings on the cigarette packs are in Irish? Yeah? Osquelga. That's brilliant. I can't speak Irish. Ignorance is bliss. I'm never gonna die now. Oh Jesus, have to look at the cheat sheet again. This is ridiculous. I've been drinking since, yeah, we went out this afternoon and we were fucking drinking all day, we were. So this is gonna be a car crash basically, you know what I mean? This is gonna be fucking ridiculous, this is. So now that I've quit college, I have to go back on the dole. Oh, that's a hassle that is. It is shocking, you know, the amount of, because of the recession, the amount of people that are on the dole getting social welfare payments. And I have to, like, where am I now? That fucking doesn't, it's alright when it's on, but when it stops, then But yeah, it's shocking the amount of people that are on the dole getting social welfare payments. I remember I used to go into the dole office and get seen to straight away. Now you have to queue up. I've got better things to be doing. Obviously not looking for a job. Right, the Pope's brand of condoms should be called Pontiffs. Or Bendy Dicks. I'm gonna go now, but I'm gonna tell you my favourite joke, right? And this joke,
Don't do it.
he hates this joke, and this is why I tell it as well. This joke, I want everybody, you all have to promise me that you will tell this joke to somebody tomorrow, right? That's my goal in life, right? I may have built this joke up too. Alright, here we go. Well, do you know the Energizer Bunny, yeah? Or the Duracell Bunny, yeah? He was arrested for battery. And then in court, they recharged him. And then he was sentenced to a longer life. My name is Tommy, thanks for listening.